What's going on, everybody? I'm here with my first video to help you guys out. I definitely am a Warzone veteran player, you could say. So I'm here to give you guys some ideas on how to optimize your Modern Warfare 2 to get the highest FPS possible. Now, this is more for high FPS and reduce freezing, okay? So if you're looking for quality and stuff like that, this is still going to give you good quality, but it's more going to focus on your FPS. Okay, so just want to let you know ahead of time, this is more for optimizing your game so it performs at an elite level where you can actually compete and not, scream and shout and are mad that somebody got you before you got them, even though you were the first to get, be there. So, this will help you fix that. So check this out. I'll make this quick for you guys because I'm the same way as you guys. I just like to get to the point. So let's get to it. So when we go to the settings, we go to graphics. Here we go. You want to do full screen exclusive. This way you get all the focus on your game. Okay. Display monitor, you know this. Make sure you select your monitor. Display adapter, whatever graphic card you have, you're going to select here. Screen rate, refresh rate, again, this is up to your monitor. Mine is at 360. I have the Dell AW2521H. Display resolution, again, self-explanatory. You want to do max of what your monitor has to offer. Dynamic resolution, you want to keep this off, okay? You don't want to mess with this. It's just going to mess around with your GPU. You want to stay away from that. Aspect ratio, automatic. Vsync, now this is important for input lag. Again, it's self-explanatory. It says it can help prevent screen tearing but causes some input lag. Now, again, screen tearing is okay, I guess, if it's very unnoticeable. But if you notice screen tearing that it's making it unplayable for you because you have a lower end GPU, then you might want to check this on, just for the simple fact that you are going to have a smoother experience playing the game. Now you will have an input lag, unfortunately, so when you press a button, it will not trigger as fast as if it was off. If you're very competitive and you have a low GPU, I suggest you upgrade your GPU, just for the simple fact that input lag can cause that close combat where it's a 50-50 toss-up. You're most likely going to lose just because of your input lag. So again, that's just the reaction to your controller when you press a button, how fast it reacts on the screen. You want to keep it off as much as you can. So keep this off. Vsync, keep it off. All right, now here's another important thing. When it comes to frame rates, I don't recommend unlimited because this is known to cause freezing for some people, and it has for me too. When I had the beta, I was having freeze issues, and this fixed it. So let me explain to you guys what I did here. I went to custom, and these are the two crucial things that I changed because I would get freezes in the menus. Okay, so for some reason that their menus are not structured properly, and I have a very high graphic card, so it's not to blame my system. I have a Ryzen 59X as well. So what I did was, to fix it, I selected my menu custom frame rate limit to 90. Okay, this just prevents any crazy speed that your GPU is putting pressure on in the menus. It's just something weird that Modern Warfare 2 menus have. I don't know what it is, but it caused my game to freeze. When I lowered this, everything was butter smooth. So if you're having freezes, you should definitely copy this and test this out, and let me know if it worked for you guys. So menu custom frame rate limit, make sure you put this at 90, and then autofocus custom frame rate limit at 70. That way, if you do window your game, it's not too far of a fluctuation where it could cause a freeze. And then you can, of course, play your Spotify and things like that if you need to, or you need to open and close your window. This will help out at 90 and 70. And of course, you want the max frame rates possible while you're gaming. So this you pull all the way to the max at 300. Okay. Now, afterwards, remember, come back here and hit restart shader optimization. Click this. Make sure you do it and restart your game, and then wait in the menus till your shaders have fully loaded, and then continue playing your game. Okay, so when you're done with everything here, go back to this and click this so it resets everything. That way you get a fresh start on high frame rates. Okay. All right, and then of course this is personal preference. I like 2.2. My brightness, personal preference. Focus mode you want to keep off. High dynamic HDR, make sure you take this off because this definitely can affect your FPS. All right, now we're gonna move on to some more important things here. Quality presets, custom render resolution. Make sure you keep this at 100 to get the max of your GPU quality. You always want to keep fresh quality. You want to be able to see. You don't want things to be pixelated. So keep this at 100. Just trust me, guys. Anything less, you're going to have pixelation problems. It's not going to look good. And you might save a couple of FPSs, but a couple FPSs are not worth it. Trust me, guys. Keep this at 100. We'll make up for those couple FPSs down here. All right, so this here, this is very important, okay? All these other ones, just don't even mess with them. Here, Intel, Nvidia image scan, AMD. They're not working properly, okay, guys? Trust me. The Fidelity FX Cast, that's the one you want to go for. Just for the simple fact that it works fluid and it gives you the highest FPS. Okay, if you're looking for FPS, this is the one. And you could test it out for yourself. Select each and every one of them and you will see that this is the one that gives you the highest FPS. Okay, so Fidelity FX Cast, make sure you select that. And then this is how far you want your sharpening to be, right? I like mine at 35. This is a personal preference. You can mess with this. Anti-aliasing, I like mine at a filmic. Again, some prefer SMAA. The plain one, I like mine at filmic, just for the simple fact, to me, it's just more appealing. This is a personal preference. Here, anti-aliasing quality, you want to keep at normal, okay, guys? Keep this at normal. You're fine at normal. You don't need to go high, ultra quality, or low. Make the picture look good, still get high FPS, stay at normal. Video memory scale, this is important. You want to max out at 90 just because you want your GPU to utilize every source of power it can into your game, and this will give you high frame rate, okay? And then you want to go down to texture resolution, low, okay? Low is still good, guys. I have a 3080 and I play on low. Low will still give you good quality, guys. Trust me. All right, try it out, see for yourself. Look at the spike here when we go from low to normal. Look at, you have 3658, normal 442. That's nearly almost 1,000 and then a spike of memory that your GPU will use. So of course that will affect your frame rates. All right, so guys, listen, keep this at low. Picture is still very good. Don't go to very low. That's only a 200 difference, which is not a huge difference at all. Okay, guys? So keep this at low. You'll be fine. Texture filter anisotropic. Keep this at normal. Nearby level detail, low. Distant level detail, low. These are just minimum things that can prevent issues with your FPS. So just follow these, okay? Clutter draw distance, short. Particle quality, low. Particle quality level, very low. Bullet impact sprays. Me personally, this really doesn't have effect on my GPU because I have a 3080. I like to keep this on just for the simple fact that I can see the bullets that were shot and I know there was an enemy close because it just probably happened. Again, you can on or off. This is personal preference. I don't think this will affect your FPS hardly anything, okay? And then shader quality, keep this low. I know unlike the other for Warzone, people recommend it on higher normal. On Modern Warfare 2, you can keep this at low because again, it does have a setback on your GPU a little bit. So tessellation, keep this off. This is unnecessary. It uses VRAM and GPU, and you really don't notice much of it. So just keep this off. This is not important. Terrain memory, you want to keep this at max. Allow your memory to be utilized. On-demand texture streaming, keep this off. You do not need this. This is pointless. Streaming quality, keep this at low. Again, this is also going to affect your FPS a lot. Volumetric quality, low. Deferred physics quality, take this off. you don't need all that physics quality of water to waste your FPS. You can still swim in the water and it still looks like water. So if it's water, guys. You don't need all the level of detail, especially if you want your game to run smooth. Okay. Water caustics, keep this off. Shadow map resolution, this here, I like mine at normal. You can mess with the settings here. I prefer mine at normal because I do want my shadow map resolution to have some sort of effect. Again, this is a personal preference thing. It doesn't really bang on your FPS that much. Again, this is a personal preference thing. You could test it between low and normal and see what works best for you. For me, it's normal. I keep it at normal. Screen space shadows, I keep this off. Spot shadow quality, keep this at low. Spot cache, keep it at low. Particle lighting, keep it at low. Ambient occlusion, off. Screen space reflection, off. Static reflection quality, low. Weather grid volumes, off. Nvidia Reflex, low latency. You can keep this on or on plus boost. You could try it out and see which one works better for you based on your CPU and GPU. So again, this is a personal preference based off your specs. Try it with on. If you're having higher FPS as well on, keep it on. Try it with on plus boost. If that works better for you, I like mine at on. Again, I'm not utilizing the boost where it's kept high during CPU bound cases. It's just everything running smooth on my end, so I keep it on. Okay. Then depth of field, of course, this personal preference. I keep it on off just because I don't want any blurriness. World motion blur, again, blurriness. When it comes to blur, I keep it off. Okay, so keep these three off, guys. If you don't want any blurriness when you're moving your gun or zooming or anything like that, keep these three off. Film grain, again, this is the grain level. If you want a smoother picture, keep it at 0. If you want grain on your picture, that's a personal preference. I like mine smooth. I keep it at 0. And now we're going to move over to view. Field of view. You want to keep it, well, me personally, again, this is all personal right here, field of view. Okay, guys, I keep mine at 115. ADS field of view, I keep that affected. Weapon field of view, I keep wide because I like my gun to be, I guess, more smaller, just so I can see my target. This for you guys is personal preference as well. Third person 80, I kept that at original. Vehicle field of view default. Camera least 50. Third person ADS helmet camera. Okay, I made this a quick video for you guys just so I can run through it. I know how we all want to get into gaming, and I'll show you right now that my FPSs are sitting pretty high. You see how I'm at 90 right now? I'm gonna jump into a game right now and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Okay, guys, so you'll be able to see that the FPSs are definitely up high because of those settings that I applied. Okay, guys, so let's jump into a game here. You see, during that main menu, you know, some people would notice like a freeze. That's because you're allowing your you're not putting frame limits on it, and I showed you guys that earlier on how to do the frame limit. But as you can see right now, my GPU is at 216, 200. This map is definitely one of the maps that plays a little lower on the GPU end. On other maps, I get about 250. But as you can see, I just have very smooth quality. I don't have any tears or anything weird like that. That's you know, preventing me from running at full scale. But yeah, guys, so that's just showing you you know, how to get everything going for yourselves. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comments, and I'll definitely be there to help you guys out. Again, I'm usually getting around 230, 240, 250 on other maps, but this map here, for some reason, the way it's optimized, I guess, it does give you that type of level where you're getting around 200, 220. But yeah, guys, appreciate you checking me out, and we'll catch you guys later. Enjoy.